Good morning, everyone. This is Sean with Ride Tokushima, and we are here live from Tokushima City. And today we're not going to be on a bicycle, but we're going to be on foot exploring this beautiful city during sunrise. Right now we're here on the riverside. Over there is the Suhiro Bridge with Iyomo, and the sun is rising. Right now we have fishing boats heading out for a morning catch. And we're going to be walking from here to a little bit of downtown to explore Tokushima on an early Sunday morning. Join me for our first live streaming test walk on YouTube. Let's go. Give you a look of the Bandai Wharf area here. Great place to go walk. There's a great gym, cafe, and a few other places. There's also a bicycle shop, cycle lab on the other side of the Bandai Cafe. Let's go ahead and get started on our walk. This will be a test of our live system here, my live system. Last time it was a bit jumpy with my bicycle, so we're gonna go ahead and test it out like this. Morning walk. Today we're using a different gimbal, DJI Osmos. I'd like to thank Turbo Tina for this wonderful gimbal. This is actually the first time using it, and I'm glad I have it. Thank you very much, Tina. I hope it does its job. It stays smooth and keeps our videos smooth. One thing I've noticed with the DJI gimbals for live video on Facebook or Instagram, it's completely smooth. But when you go to YouTube, it wants to capture every possible frame. When it does that, you get a lot of jumping. So we're going to find out if it's jumping today or not. You can lock the position like that and have a little bit of stabilization. But let's see. Also, we want to see how well the audio picks up using Prism. Over here is one of our 24-hour entertainment centers. So they're gonna have bowling and stuff. How's I'm off? They're gonna have bowling, karaoke, UFO catchers, like the little crane games, a video arcade, and more. But they are open 24 hours a day. Still, some of the places that used to be 24 hours a day have closed and they're not open as much, but yeah. I'd like to also point out that this stream is going live, and it's also a non-monetized stream, so there is no money to be made from this stream. I am not a business. I'm an individual just sharing Tokushima, Japan as much as I possibly can to the outside world. Little disclaimer there. And there we have our beautiful sunrise over the riverside. Okay. This is going to open up into the yacht wharf here soon. We'll flip this around. And we're coming into this is one of the hospitals here, Taoka Hospital, I believe. And it actually, those right there are the patient rooms. They're either, I think these are some of these semi-private rooms, and they actually are split. So there's 2 rooms there, but the patient's rooms to face out into the sunrise. On the opposite side, it does face out to the city. So if it is a shared room and you are lucky enough to have the window, you get to see this beautiful city as it is. Including, there she is, that beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Our dawn patrol along the river. And one of our most iconic views here in Tokushima is coming up. And that is Mount Bizan right there. Let's do a little test where our angle is. Okay. Sometimes I've noticed that the camera will automatically go to a wide angle. So that is something we can't control. Let's flip this back around and check out our sunrise. This is going to be the yacht parking out in front of the prefectural office that's right there. So if you look around, we have our yachts parking area. We have Mount Bizan in the distance. And the brown building to the left is the prefectural office. Actually go down there along the edge and walk as well. Here's some of the boats that are here. Ooh, it is a little chilly out. We're out for a morning run. We could probably walk on the inside as well. There's that view. Alright, let's jump down to the edge here. We're not getting on a boat, but we can at least walk along the edge here and check them out. Every size and shape and name, like Big West, Vert W, Apo, can't read it from here. Then we have the Liberty Bell 2. That's just the FG, etc. If you're watching this, it's great to get feedback on what you enjoy. Do you want to have more sounds of the area? Like that. Or do you want more information of the area, like a walking tour? Let me know in the comments what you would like to have. All right, let's keep going. Oh, that's the Can 78. Nice. Now, these docks, I believe, are all rented. And if you have your boat parked here, you can jump on out on it and take it for a ride and go on these. That's a small one. It's a cute little boat, a little traditional looking, but in a small compact size. Looks like they might have a cooler section there for fishing. Statikun. Oops. And I thought this boat got here about 2 months ago. And it is the coolest little, cutest little thing I have ever seen. This is this little tiny, looks like a tugboat. And man, that is awesome. So here we go. This is the Sunagaru Umi no Eki and the Kawa no Eki. So it's like, we say Michi no Eki, so Riverside Station. Michi no Eki would be like the roadside stop. This is going to be the Umi no Eki and the Kawa no Eki. So it is a stop for people on the boat or people heading on the riverside or the ocean. They actually do a boat where you can rent out here. This is open right here, and you can see that it has the water taxi that you can call and take a ride here, and they have different spots where that you could go around and see the city. I've done this. It is super fun. You get to see some interesting places in the city, and you get to see Tokushima from a different perspective from the riverside. So what some people don't realize when they look at a map of Tokushima, if you look at an older map of Tokushima, a lot of the area is there's parts of Tokushima that are reclaimed land. So there was not land, it was water, and they've just built it up over time. Especially around Tokushima Castle Park, that area used to be beach. It was the water coming into the city was from the ocean, and it really wasn't, you know, a lot of the walkways that we have there now. So when you take that boat tour, you actually go through the water area there. In that area, you can see through the rocks that are on the side are more like it's been hit by water over the years. So it's more beach-like or coast-like, inner coast-like. Right now on the boats, there's the pink ribbon. So for breast cancer awareness. Some more of the sunrise there. Oh, that's a great view. I'm taking a pretty calm approach this morning. Haven't had coffee yet. Just out for this morning walk. To our left is the prefectural office. This is where the government is for the whole prefecture, inside there. People work here pretty early and pretty late. Some of the lights do stay on a lot. See people working really hard in there, trying to make Tokushima an awesome place for everybody. Yesterday, we just had our somewhat new Prime Minister of Japan visit Tokushima. You can see that everyone was out, making sure everything was safe and such. That was around the Aibahama Park. All right, so we're at the end of our walk here. We can jump up on the road there, and you can see the small pier that's there for the boats and that beautiful view. jump back onto the main sidewalk here. Not the main road, that would be a bit dangerous. And continue our walk. I want to walk just a little bit more up and over the bridge and to the edge of Tokushima Park. Depending on time, we'll go ahead and maybe head to the station. I'm not sure yet. It's just a live test from Tokushima, Japan, seeing how this gimbal reacts to walking. My original gimbal for live video was jumping around a lot and causing a lot of vibration with YouTube, which was a first, considering for Instagram and Facebook Live, it's always been fine. One of our buses here. It's a normal Tokushima bus. Go this way. Like that. Get a good view. This is a pretty iconic view here in Tokushima. Crossing over this bridge. A lot of people commute over this bridge daily, and depending on how early you have to come to work, you can see this really great view. Now the sun is not lined up perfectly, but depending on the season, it will line up perfectly in the middle. Get to see that sunrise. We got a little cloud cover right now, but it is a sight to be seen. On the opposite side, we have Mount Bizon top there, so we get a little bit of everything here on a morning walk or a morning ride. Is out walking her dog. He's having a good time there. So this is the other side of the yacht parking here. Goes all the way out. Now we're getting to live traffic. Morning traffic on a Sunday, so it's going to be pretty loud. But let's see how we do. We'll go ahead and just walk a little bit further and take a left in. Sure, you could probably walk over and do that so you can get a view. This right here is Route 11. We call it the bypass. And this will take you all the way through Tokushima City. It will take you down south all the way to Moroto Cape and then even over to Kochi. If you follow it north, you'll go all the way to Takamatsu and beyond. It is part of the Shikoku, cycle around Shikoku course. So there's one option to ride. There's an option where if you cycle around the whole island of Shikoku, you get a certificate that you've done it. It's a little challenging for many reasons. The distance, I believe it's over 1,000 kilometers. Either at 1,000 kilometers or right over 1,000 kilometers. And you do have to deal with all kinds of weather, elevation, traffic, etc. So take a look at the roadway view from here. Stop here for a second. You can get a view of Japan from here. And our other side for inbound traffic coming from south. So that is bouncing from one person crossing. So it doesn't do well with that. It doesn't do well with the ground shaking. Okay. So now we know. Ground shaking is not good. We're just gonna put this down for a moment, I think. Okay. And 1 second, got a little issue here. So this used to be the former site of the police station. Now it's a police station parking lot. Come down the other side. So what we just did then there was just a overpass for pedestrians. You have a crossway here for cyclists. And so it is separate. Some places it's together, but in this case, on this location, it's separate. And it's telling you, hey, don't cross here. But by bike you can. So we're gonna just like here. So this is like a normal crossway. You have your cycling to your left, your pedestrians to your right, and that generally flows all the way through here. We try to say right is for the pedestrians, left is for the cyclist. This could be for visually impaired. If you need something to identify, whether it be through touch, through a walking cane, etc., to know where you're going. So right down here is like an old shopping district. They have, not on Sundays, but they have a meat shop, a bakery, traditional fish cakes. They have confectionaries and more. It gives you a kind of a glimpse of the old style part of Japan, where these used to be your like central market districts. There are other places like this in Tokushima, but this one is still alive and going. You can take a look there. We have all kinds of shops, from hasegyu, which is the meat, to fish, and etc. Actually, let's go ahead and just walk and see this place. We're here. Let's go check it out. And during the week, Monday through Friday, and some of Saturday, this place is hustling and bustling. While it's not like your Tokyo level or Osaka level places, it is still really cool to come out here and check this out. The same thing out at the marine pier, where you have the marine pier, where you'll have the fish market and the fresh food markets, and a lot of where all the produce and more comes in from outside of the island into here, whether it be to shipping containers or trucks, and then sold locally to businesses or sent out to businesses. They even have the live fish auction here in Tokushima, Japan, which is really cool to see, even on the smaller scale compared to, like, say, Tokyo. It is still like, it's great. It's great. I hope you can come out here and check that out. Or next time when I have a chance to walk around the city, maybe we can check that out together. So right now we are in downtown Tokushima. So we're gonna go ahead and take, why not, a random street and head out towards Tokushima Park. There's an older style house here. Traditional older style house. Right there, the wood entrance and such. A little bit of a fence in the city. Some semi-modern, probably the stone wall could have been a bit modernized. Obviously a company right there. Recently, one of the companies in this building, they do a type of taxi management software. They were hiring for a UX designer, which was pretty cool. Check that out. All right, so from here, we we have more of downtown, which will get you down to the main part of the city, some of the park, and if you go further in and then to the left a bit over the water again, over the bridge, over the Shimachi, you get to the Sakaimachi and Akitamachi drinking areas. We are not going down there today. We're gonna go towards the park, but you know what? Let's head out to the left, go towards the main road, and then head back in towards the park. That bird you heard was a hawk. Is perched up there. He is saying hello to you. Hello, Mr. Hawk. How is your day? Have you found your breakfast yet? I am too big of a snack for you, I think. Oh, I hope he understands that. And this is I don't know, it could be a very old school. It has been here for a while, it looks like, but we have, yeah, I don't know, maybe they don't use the school anymore. It's probably some kind of school. You can check that out on the map later. There's a day service center here. These are just some of the mixes of the things. We're gonna go ahead and pop the camera out to a wide angle. Let's see if we can. Oh, we can. Okay, now, when we do this though, the frame rate becomes a little weird and the video gets jumpy, but let's see if we can check it out like this. Some of these apartments here in Japan. You'll find roads like this and buildings like this anywhere in the country. It's not just Tokushima, but you get an idea of what it's like in a downtown Japanese city. It's jumping more, I can see. So we're gonna go ahead and zoom back in. See there, can we just zoom back in lens? Right, oops, one right there. Okay, go ahead and do that with our normal lens again. So this was a head spa, but you can see this is some kind of cafe, but this is for rent. So this was a head spa and oxygen salon. It's closed, but you can now rent out this location. La Vie et Rose. It's a small coffee shop here. UCC coffee, if you've probably seen anywhere or know from those small cans of coffee that you know exactly are from Japan. This is the Uchimachi, could be, oopsie daisy, Uchimachi. This is the Uchimachi Yochien maybe? It looks kind of big for a Yochien, probably Shokaku. Or the old version of it. It looks pretty run down. I've watched enough Japanese movies to know never go into those places at night or in the daytime on a weekend. Nope. All right, all joking aside, let's get downtown. Oh, there's some Tanuki ramen. Look at him, he is eating away. That says Mensholi Ulichi maybe. That's a little Tanuki ramen there. He's having a good time. So that sound you're hearing is someone putting out their futon or bedding and slapping it to get the dust or any kind of stuff out of it, so the sun can kind of keep it fresh. We have another cafe here to our right, cafe restaurant. And also we have another two modern style houses side by side here. Look at that. So that's the living quarters up there. Then we have our entrance down here, which is going to be our maybe garage, bicycles, and stairs. We have a cool Jeep right there. There's another modern style house. Oh, this one's separate, so we got some more parking down there. Someone has a Tesla. That's interesting to see. And they're charging it right there. Have their house there. And some businesses here and there in between. So we're gonna go on to this one of the main streets here. in the downtown area. Obviously, that is a glasses shop. And this is Main Street for anybody who lives or works in the area. So you go through here to get some breakfast or, no, sorry, get your lunch during your work hours. There's a lot of places like eye doctors, small clinics, etc., and businesses and residential areas. We have the so Uchimachi community. This is the Uchimachi area, I believe. And that Main Street will take us out towards the post office to the left and take us back to Tokushima's park. We're going to go a little bit farther out to the left. Our famous vending machines here in Japan. Get a quick look at this. Some different things to drink today. We have plenty of choices of cold drinks. And this vending machine has our hot drinks. So this is new. This is sweet potato milk. Sweet potato milk. Hot sweet potato milk. Mmm, sweet potato milk. I've had strawberry milk, I've had chocolate milk. Even had caramel milk and coffee milk, but I've never had sweet potato milk. That is a first. I have to go check that out soon. This is a normal road in anywhere in Japan. Anywhere Japan city, anywhere Japan prefecture, Japan. This is what you'll see. Obviously this is unique to Tokushima because of Mount Bizan in the background. These are the paid parking spots where you pay for the ticket, park your car, get a ticket, put the ticket in your car, and it's good for 1 or 2 days. It's an honesty system. Sometimes there's cameras, but there are people that will come by and check whether or not you paid your parking slip for the day. Stress that a little bit. Some signs for local, looks like izakaya here, probably yakitori. Those are for Asahi Super Dry. It's a nice one. It's kind of a modern looking izakaya. Probably the people live upstairs, or there could be more rooms upstairs. There we go. There's a small rehabilitation clinic to our right. And man, I don't know what this is, but this is cool to see this small little door here and that sign. I cannot read that, but that is a very cool picture there. Oh, probably it is a restaurant for meat. Looks to be either, yeah, niku, so shabu shabu meat. Yeah, most likely shabu shabu, where you put or nabe or sukiyaki, where you have this big pot. Like you can probably see, I don't want to set any alarms or sensors off, but you can see there's a giant pot right there, and you're gonna put it in there and boil it. Same thing with this. This is all nabe pot. This is also probably yakiniku as well, or you grill the meat yourself. So that's pretty cool right there. You can check that out if you come to Tokushima, Japan, and say, hey, I want to go to that place that has the cool old picture in the front of it, right on this semi-modern downtown street. You see the road is completely different here. This is interesting. So this is our normal paved road, but this has different bricks laid out here. A little bit more of a design. That's cool. It's really cool. Let's keep on going. Oh wow, so I've walked a little bit farther than I expected. So we're gonna be heading out to where the corners where you could walk one of the main streets that goes to one of the major intersections here, main and major. It's the best way I could describe it. And then farther out is going to be the Shinmachi River boardwalk. But you know, this one's closed. But on off topic, another one of these vending machines in Japan. Look at that. That is a beer vending machine. How many times have you been out and just wanted to get beer at, what time is it? Barely, I don't know, in the morning. What time? Oh, our gimbal's not stabilizing correctly. Oh well, let's see. Can we? Oh, that's not what we want to do. Okay, well, it's a little off. Sorry about that. It's just going to be a little off. Can I get to adjust? Let's see. Can we whoosh, a quick jump? Oh, no. It doesn't like that. Let's put it back. All right, well, I'll deal with it. This is sake. This is osake. Sake means alcohol. And we have our different beers that we can get in there. This is closed. You can't use this anymore for bills. Oh, no, you can. It does take your ID card, which you have to put in your ID card. Or there's a special card you can use for tobacco and alcohol like this. And put your coins in. And we can get some different beer. Let's see, we have kind of a healthier, all-free, style-free version. We have Green Label, which has less calories. We have kind of a haichu, sochu-based one. All the different ones there. We have the Rich. That's pretty cool. So that's in front of a restaurant here. Yeah. So we can keep on walking down here and take a look. There are a lot of little restaurants here, old and new. Like that's a restaurant. See the building a bit better. Right there. This is a restaurant as well. This is a larger Chinese restaurant. Has a gentleman on a carbon fiber road bike. I think this could be a type of large promotional flower shop. That's there. Here's the Chinese restaurant. Look at the intro. This is straight out of a movie, man. Wow, I've been here one time. It's pretty cool. They have like these large tables where you can spin things around, I believe, and share. It's very good. You can do a full Chinese course, different kinds of foods. Obviously, this has been out for a while. You are not going to get served blue meat, and you know, I don't think that's exactly what it looks like, but you get the idea. There's one of our alleyways here. There's a bike out there. You could probably give it a go. And more of these multi-level buildings here. A suit tailor shop right there. So here we are. This is one of the main drags here in Tokushima. During the Awadori season, this whole area will be having people dance and drinking on the street and enjoying the festivities. But right now, it is just a normal roadway. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Shinmachi River real quick, and then we'll head back into the downtown area. And I think we're gonna go ahead and not do the park and just walk. Oopsie daisy, let's get across here and walk to Tokushima Station. And I think that will be the best thing to check out. Gotta wait for everything to pass. You can kind of take a look here. That view. That is your classic Japan view. Man. Snap that for a postcard. All right, so now we're in this is downtown Tokushima, out this direction. So this is gonna be, we even have a sign to help us out with. Let's take a look here. So we're in the Ryogoku Bashi. And if we go right, we're gonna be heading out to the Shinmachi River Awa Paper Riverside Park, which used to be the, a little bit farther out was the Ibahama Park, where I meaning like the indigo dye, I is Ome. And let's just go across this river bridge here. As I'm almost see, we got our Shinmachi River. We have our Awadori dancers for this very famous Awadori dance festival we have here. It's the main tourist attraction in Tokushima, but we are working on developing more. With that said, though, it is a pretty awesome event, and I do recommend you come out here and enjoy it. It's It's in August. It's the main tourist event here in Tokushima. It's also a great way to experience Tokushima. It's the river from that side. Those are the water taxis that you can take the river boats and go all throughout the city. Right there as well. There's our beautiful sunrise. Oh, somebody's getting their food soon. So if we go right here, this is going to be the Shinmachi boardwalk. We also have the Shinmachi covered arcade over there. This down here is going to be the Sakaimachi and the Akitamachi districts for izakayas, bars, and more. You check that out at a different time if this is working. But for now, we're going to go ahead and let's see, where is our sun? Our sun's there, but you know what? As much as I would love to see the riverside, but you can see most of it here, we're going to go through the small, narrower streets or more city streets of this area and check this out as we walk to the station, hopefully in the next 20 minutes. I think I have about an hour or so of battery on here, and I think as the time goes on, the gimbal doesn't seem to want to keep us stable. So could be the camera, could be the gimbal, could be the bit rate or frame rate, who knows. So let's go ahead and just walk down here. That's where we came from, down there. Going left. Got a lot of little bars and restaurants here. This one's really cute. I have a cat drinking on the top of it. You see the, what am I doing here? There you go, it's a bit of a sign where you have your cat drinking. I'm guessing that cat has drank a little too much sake and enjoying it. We have another restaurant here next to the suit shop and tailor. Then we have kind of like a place where you can do funerals right here, and giant parking for it. And then we have a lot of small shops lining this whole area, from restaurants to old-fashioned markets to bars, and even hair salons and more. We also have what used to be a wine shop. I think it still is a wine shop, I'm not sure, but the place next to it is a really good restaurant as well. I think they do tapas. I could be probably mistaken. Oh, you can see where we're at. These are these old lamps here. They've probably been restored once or twice, but if we come down all the way here, past the camera warning sign, you can see where the Japanese says we are, in English, Tokushima Ryogoku. Ryogoku Tokushima, right there. And that's in the Shinmachi area. Or should be, Shinmachi might be behind us. See some of the side streets here. This is just everyday Japan. Sometimes it's good. This place was a I apologize. Very, very sorry. Indian restaurant. They were open during Awadori. They haven't been open back up yet, but they had really good chicken. I hope they do open up again. And this is a coffee shop in here, and the original grill that was there. Like a really cool grill where you can get izakayas, Western izakaya food. And this right here looks old and tattered. However, this is a vegetable and fruit stand, and the gentleman, the woman who runs it, lives upstairs, but always open, always working, super friendly, super helpful. Even though it looks real, the person is awesome. Come check this out. You can even see some of the old wood or stamps there. Before, this house has been here for a while. This is real Tokushima. Let's keep on walking. Got a bit of a barber shop right there and a kitchen bar spoon. They still have their signs up when they were talking about what to do during COVID. We have a flower shop here. go ahead and show some of the downtown area. There you go. Got SB Diner over there, a great hamburger shop, along with Sato Slice, a pizza shop. Opens up around 7 o'clock. Got this nice little Japanese restaurant here too. Look at those rabbits. That panda hanging out. Our world famous convenience stores here in Japan. Lawson's is one of them, including Family Mart, 7-Eleven, Mini Stop, and one or two smaller ones more that are available. All right, a little bit further. Got about 15 more minutes for an hour video here as we make it down to Tokushima Station. Recently, Tokushima got one of these giant LED video billboards, so it feels more like a huge city. Say it's pretty cool. Gives it a different vibe with that thing up there. It really, really does. So you can see this area here. This is one of the major intersections here in Tokushima. We're going to try to catch the crosswalk here. If not, we can ride our bike today. We can also take our elevator and get it across, but I think we might be able to run and get it. All right. Across here. There's the view from there with the sunrise. It's the hotel there and also the post office, the main post office for the whole area. And this will be heading towards Tokushima Station. Now down here there'll be cafes, restaurants, izakayas, clinics, bars. I don't know why I said clinics first, but bars, clinics, every possible thing you can think of. Rental places for apartments where you can buy apartments. A lot of bus terminals, so where you can get a bus ticket to head out of Tokushima or come back into Tokushima. We got one of the shokudos here that's just really, really good. It's one of the, it says Kaifu Kanko, which is going to be for picking up bus tickets out of Tokushima. As we walk further down into the city, some highway buses there. Get a better view of the area there. So this whole area we got to our right, we got a bit of a wine bistro, izakaya. We have a ramen shop, I think another soba ramen shop. We got restaurants all across here and small shops that sell anything from umbrellas to clothing, etc. We have the crosswalk here in the main view of the station. So this building that you see main in front of us is Tokushima Station, but that giant towering one above it is Hotel Clement. You'll find Hotel Clement a lot of places, mainly around stations all over Japan. Anywhere from Tokushima to Takamatsu, even all the way out in deep west southern Japan in Uwajima, I believe it is, where you do the cow and bullfighting. There's a Hotel Clement right at the main station as well. So we can't really cross yet. We just got to wait another minute. Just take a look at the view. I'm gonna very slowly up. Really great izakaya here, known for its gyozas, and it's a really cool place. It will be like one of the most local Japanese izakaya restaurants you've ever been to. I recommend it. I'm going to be going soon. I've never gone, but is one of my top places to go. They do yakitori, gyoza, and a few other small dishes. So we're going to finish up right in front of Tokushima Station, but we're going to take the long way. Instead of taking the right way, which will take us back past one of the hotels, which used to be a huge shopping center. Now it's a hotel, business office, Prudential, and life insurance is over there, and you can get your tickets for your buses and such there. We're going to be walking through here. This will be our local bus terminal right here. Through most of Tokushima, anywhere in the whole prefecture, these buses are your starting point. If not buses, then you can jump into the station and take a train. Here in the background, some gentlemen are leaving their hotel to catch their bus. Now here's some signs to help orientate us a little bit. We have Tokushima Station to our right, Awadori Kaikan, which is the main visitor center here. The tourist center is actually over here, but the main center here, where everything Awadori dance and everything Tokushima is going to be there. We have Aibahama Park, which is going to be to our right, where they used to do Ayazome Indigo Dye sales, I believe. I think that's where it comes from, its name, where the name comes from. Where we were gonna go, but we stopped, was Tokushima Central Park, which we can save for another time. And then we have the Bizan ropeway, which you can take a ropeway all the way up to the top of Bizan instead of having to climb the thing, or whether it be walking or cycling. And then the Shinmachi Bashi Street, or Shinmachi area, where we were kind of walking a little bit earlier. So now we're gonna go ahead and head up here. They're doing a little construction, so don't mind that as we go up these steps. A lot of construction on the steps here. So I won't be able to see the view from here. Oh, we can kind of see the view from this side. See, there's Mount Bizan in the downtown Shinmachi area there. And on this side, Tokushima Station, Clement Plaza. Wow, I didn't realize FM Tokushima is up there at the top. And yeah, it's a Starbucks in there too, if you're in need of some coffee. Across here. This is now Amiko building. It used to be Sogo, our main department store, and now this has some shops here and pretty good. You know, we got Mujilushi, we have Paul Smith, there's the best obanyaki fluffy anko bean flavored pancakes, stuff down there which are good. We have the visitor center as well for information, and they speak English. We have our main performance hall here, which people will come for performances, I'm guessing, today. There's our entrance there. We're gonna go around here and go down these escalators. Actually, you know what? Let's go around the edge of this. Let's drop in here a bit more and see the rest of the city, or at least to see this area of the city from a higher view point. And it's somewhat blocked, so I'll try to drop in the best I can here. Walk around. Sorry, it's not on top of it. Can't necessarily see my phone screen. There we go. All right, we have about 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left in the hour. It's an hour walking tour of Tokushima. You can see the view here. A little bit of sun, we could use a filter, but there is wonderful Tokushima. Now this is small in comparison to Osaka or Tokyo, but you have to realize this is much bigger than it used to be. If you see videos from the 70s, this is pretty expanded, more lively too. And like me, I'm from the countryside of the United States. So for me, like I had to go to like Washington, DC or Northern Virginia to see big cities, or like Seattle or something like that. So for me, when I first got here, I was here 17 years ago. Well, 17 years I visited. This place was like, wow, this was so cool to me. So it's just a great place out here. So as we walk past, we have a few other places here. This used to be a really cool place called Days Kitchen. They would do bentos and food to pick up. Used to be 24-hour. Now there's a bit more of a schedule to it. Matsuya, where you can get meat bowls. So don, nikudon, gyudon, pork don, other sets, curry and such. And they do have Englishes in menu. They do have English menus, and they even tell you how to order right there because there is an English section you can pick from. They take all kinds of digital payment, credit card, etc. And of course, one of the more famous 7-Elevens, a convenience stores here in Japan. This is I want to say this right. Is it one of the entertainment streets that used to be more happening, but it is still happening. There's a really cool restaurant and bar right here, Kote. They do live music, including jazz. They have performers from all over Japan come and visit. We're gonna explore that maybe on a different day. Let's get to the station. I think that lasts a few minutes. Somebody's walking their Italian Greyhound, a jacket. So here we are at Tokushima Station, our final destination of the day. People are catching buses back to where they're from, or they're walking around. You even have tourists checking out Japan. I see some Western tourists in there. This place has a really good breakfast, continental breakfast buffet. I really would love to eat there again. Price has kind of gone up a bit, but it's still really good. And there we go. You have seen from the Shinmachi River, the Bandai Wharf, out through downtown in Tokushima, to downtown Tokushima. And now we're here in front of Tokushima Station, where you will arrive when you visit Tokushima, Japan. A quick little last minute thing to kind of go over while you're here. If you come out this direction, that will be your Starbucks. That will take you out to Tokushima Park and the local buses. Moving over here, this is where the buses will come to drop you off, or the airport buses there as well. Then there's a map here for where to go, but if you go right out here and then cross where they're going, we go cross right under where we went, where the Amico building is. You'll walk straight into the Tourist Information Center. But if you keep going, you'll get to the Awadori Kaikon as well. So, give you a little bit of where you're at, where you're going here. Just do a quick look at the station. I don't want to go too far in with the camera, but there we go. There's Tokushima Station. You can see where everybody's coming in. There's your ticket counter. And main station and railway to get out and on your way. So, I hope you enjoyed our morning walking test tour of Tokushima Station. Or so we have Tokushima, going from the Bandai Wharf down here to downtown Tokushima, and Tokushima Station. This is Sean with Ride Tokushima. If you have any questions about cycling in Tokushima, let me know, or any information about Tokushima you want to know, pass it on and pass it on to me, or shoot me a message, and I'll do my best to help you out so you can have a great experience here in Tokushima, Japan. Thanks for watching. See you on the road. Bye bye.